some fool with a lawnmower, that's all that happens, you know, and we get all these weirdos saying a UFO landed here, wham, bam, sham. I don't understand.
Well, now, the thing that's interesting, too, that is with a lawnmower, because that's what it almost looks like. But on close examination, these stalks have been folded over, what, 1 or 2 inches from the ground?
About a 1/4 of an inch from the ground.
Okay, and they're not broken, and these things still continue to keep on growing.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, my name is Kilroy.
Okay, John, thanks for calling, but Rob?
Use the force, Luke. The force.
Okay. I was going to ask you, too. I wanted to know, there's so many things I want to talk to you about.
It all sounds pretty satanic to me.
This is the first I've heard that. Tell me why you feel that way and what kind of makes you think that this could be satanic.
Well, the other day I was up there near Snowflake where the UFO came.
Okay. Did you see the show that we did with Travis Walton?
No, I didn't. I saw the commercial for the movie, but...
Okay, he was on the show here a couple weeks ago.
Oh,
and that was quite interesting.
Huh, I didn't see that. I wish I would have. Maybe my aunt recorded it. She records a lot of things such as this. But I always get an eerie feeling when I watch these types of shows. You know, that music you just played is pretty eerie. You know, I had to send my kids into the other room.
Oh, we don't want that to happen.
Well,
no. As far as what do you think is the cause of that? Do you think there's extraterrestrial life on the other planets, or are we the only show on the whole universe here right now?
No, well, obviously something's doing it. I don't know if it's an out of control combine or what. You know, I just can't tell. But I noticed. My brother-in-law has an airplane. We were up flying the other day, and I noticed over on the corner here in Mesa, where I live, there was a cornfield out there, and it looked like it had some pretty abstract patterns. I wasn't quite sure what I could make of it. My brother-in-law didn't know either. We flew over it a couple times. I think next time I'll take my Polaroid.
Anytime you take a picture of something like this, and especially if you're up by Snowflake, you know, you're looking like that, I want to know. Now, you know, some people have expressed, you know, a feeling of this makes them kind of nervous, or they feel anxiety when they see different things like this.
Right. Well, yeah, I don't know what kind of feeling. I can't really describe it. It's kind of hard, but it really makes the hair stand up on the back of my neck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, well, okay. I was just curious. I didn't know if you had a straight answer or not. I'll have to just...
Hey, if I did, I'd be a millionaire, I tell you.
Yeah, you and me both. I think I'll go hit the Mesa Public Library and see if I can find out a few facts on it.
I appreciate that.
That's very good. And sometimes, you know, the unfamiliar will cause different reactions. Just watch for the reaction. Having visited and been standing in these, I felt closer to God than I think I ever have.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I like that too. Okay.
I had that feeling once too, but it was in an elevator in New York.
Good for you. Keep it up.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks for calling. What's interesting too, Bob, like I'd said, is that when they take and cut samples of these plants and put them underneath a microscope and look at the cells of the plants, these cells have been changed and been, you know, whatever the heat or whatever has caused them to expand, and they are different than those that are surrounding that this hasn't happened to.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think of it? What do you think it is? Do you think it's plate tectonics, or do you think it's extraterrestrial life?
Well, I personally think it's with the UFO things. I always thought it was like the government, because the government always covers it up.
Right.
Government's running tests, and they just don't want us to know about it.
Yeah. Well, do you feel you have a right to know about it?
It really has nothing to do with me right now, so I don't know. I've just always been curious about it.
It is interesting. And so far, there's no answers. I wish I had the answers for you tonight, everybody. But I don't know. I myself, I'm not sure about the crop circles, but I would put my money on extraterrestrial life as far as the basis of them. And, you know, like we've said, some of them have been created by hoaxsters, and, you know, I mean, it can be done. But for the most part of them, and some of these places that they show up are real interesting.
You can tell the difference between...
Okay, hang on.
You might as well, you know, throw the apple pie out the window and desecrate baseball with that one, Ken and Gillespie.
What? Hey, Mark, have you ever been on radio or TV?
Have I been on radio or TV? No, I haven't. Well, I'm on right now, so yes, I guess I am.